Y'all, last night, last night, it was so, y'all, last night was the worst. I ain't gonna say it was the worst day of my life, but it was like the worst day I ever had at work. You know what I'm saying? But before I go into details, let me start out by saying, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Sean the Shot, man. Checking in with another video. You dig what I'm saying, man? Hey, I got the pick parked upside my head. I done picked my hair out. Y'all, yeah, last night was a nightmare. That's what we're gonna say. Last night was a nightmare. Like, I got some more footage on my other camera, but man, last night, y'all know, like once a week, twice a week, I always go to Arkansas to the rail yard to pick up a load. Like, if you're a container driver, then and you're like in the Memphis, Nashville, Mississippi, Alabama area, you know Union Pacific down in Arkansas, Marion, Arkansas. Like, it get hectic over there. It get real hectic over there. But last night, y'all, look, I pulled up at Union Pacific exactly at 10:40 p.m. last night. I left Nashville. I left Nashville like 6:40. I made it to Marion, Arkansas. Marion, Arkansas, 10:40. Man, when I got there, I dropped the load that I had. Right? Y'all follow me? All right. I dropped the load that I had. Then I went to go find the load that I was supposed to bring back to Nashville. Right? Y'all still following me? All right. So, man, we got this. Let me show you. This thing right here, where we keep track of everything. Where we keep track of everything, y'all. So, it's like, that's how we find our trailers. That's how we know what trailer to get, where we going, and everything. So, man, I put it in a tablet, like I put my container number in a tablet, trying to see where was my next load located, right? Y'all still following me? All right. So, man, once I put the location in the tablet, it gave me the location that my load, it was still on the train. Y'all, that's the worst thing that could happen. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, my load was still on the train. So I waited for like 30 minutes. So I went on and put myself on a little 30-minute break or whatever. And by the time, cause like it got this little crane thing. They take the trailers and stuff off the train and put it on the ground, or they put it on the chassis. So by me taking my lunch, I was thinking like, okay, by the time I come off my lunch, they'll have it off the train and on the chassis. I can just grab it and go, right? So us as truck drivers, we only get 14 driving hours in a day. We can only drive 14 hours a day. I'm gonna show y'all the clock. I'm gonna show y'all the clock in a minute, how it works. But yeah, man, once I came off my break, let me do it like this. once I came off my break, y'all, I hit refresh on my screen thinking that my load was gonna be in the parking spot, a location. Cause like, they got it to where like, they go by colors and numbers. Like, for example, like, if they took it off the train and put it on the chassis, they probably would have took it to red 300 or something like that. It's just for example, red 300. But they got red, they got yellow, they got blue, they got green, and they got brown, right? All right, y'all still following me? All right. So, man, I'm finna give y'all, hey look, I'm finna give y'all the whole rundown on everything. So y'all stay tuned. I'm finna give y'all the whole rundown. All right. So, I still got the location. Like, I hit refresh, I still got the location that my load was on the train. I'm like, bro. But look, y'all wanna know something funny? So, we got an app. I'm gonna show you. We got an app on our tablet to help us locate where our loads and stuff be at. All right, so hold on. Like, y'all see this right here? Y'all see that? Hold on. Where it say UP Go. Look where it say weather, and then go over to the left. It say UP Go. The green circle. Look like the little American flag inside the green circle. I bet. All right, so that's the app that we use when we go to that place. All right, so man, I refreshed the app, and like once I put the release, you gotta have a release number there. You gotta have a release number. So I put the release number inside the app, and it told me where my trailer was at. So the whole time I'm reading the release number that I put in the tablet in the app. So like for like 20, 30 minutes, I'm riding. This place is huge. I'm saying this place is huge. So I'm riding location by location, looking to see if I see my trailer. Y'all, it took me like 15 minutes on this side. I had to swing around, come back up. 15 minutes on this side. I did not see the trailer. Y'all, tell me why I was reading the release number. I wasn't reading my container, my trailer number. I'm like, bro, I cannot find this trailer. So when I looked, I was like, hold on. The whole time I've been reading the release number. So I went and looked at the trailer number. And I was like, man, I just seen this trailer somewhere. I was like, I just seen this trailer somewhere. So I was like, okay. So, man, I swung back around. Like, as soon as I hit the corner, y'all, my trailer was sitting right there. And it was raining yesterday. Like, that's what made it so bad. It was raining. So, I pulled up in front of the trailer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bagged up under the trailer. I did my little pre-trip and everything. Like, we use zip ties, y'all, to tie these trailers down so they won't flip. Like, you got to zip tie these trailers down, like on the corners, like the 2 front corners and 2 back corners. You got to, like, if you don't, as soon as you make a turn, like, the trailer gonna fall off the chassis. All right, so I did all that. It was raining. So another thing, like, man, whoever took it off the train, they put it like real close to another trailer. So it's like I couldn't get between because I'm fat. I don't lie, I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm fat. So, man, it was so close. Like, I had about this much space in between the two trailers. So I'm like, man, I'm finna have to drag this trailer. So I gotta do what I gotta do because I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? By this time, it was like already like 11, 12. I'm like, I gotta go. I supposed to been gone. All right, so I ended up dragging the trailer a little bit so I can get to the little crank, you know, the crank. Yeah, so I did that. Now tell me why. Once I got out the truck, man, I got wet. I almost bust my head open. Cause like when I hooked the lines up, it's 3 lines. You got electrical, the airlines, and the emergency line. And you'll know cause they red, blue, and ours is green. I don't know what color everybody else is, but ours was red, blue, and green. So when I was climbing down, I went like, bruh, bruh. The goddamn cords caught my leg, and I was going down like that. The first thing I seen was the little rail. I seen the rail on the back of the truck. So as I was going down like this, I grabbed the rail like that, and my whole body just did that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It was raining too. I slipped. That's that. So the thing, it wouldn't crank. So I hit my dispatch up, and I got to telling them, I'm like, hey, the crank won't crank and stuff like that. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna give you another one. I'm like, okay. He gave me another one. I put it in the app. Man, tell me why that load was still on the train. I'm like, come on, bro. So I did another 15 minutes riding up and down the aisles and everything. So I'm like, bro. So, man, I said, fuck it. I'm like, man, I was like, fuck it. I was like, man, I'm not finna keep riding around looking at these locations and stuff like that. Like, man, if y'all want to know how big UP is, Union Pacific is, man, Google it. Like, man, that place is humongous. Like Google it. Union Pacific, y'all. So I shot dude a text message. I'm like, hey, I said that one's still on the train too. I can't find it. He's like, okay, man, I'm gonna give you one more. He's like, I'm gonna give you one more. If you don't, if something wrong with that one, then he's like, man, just come on back. I'm like, all right. So he gave me another one. So by this time, it was like 1 o'clock. I'm like, bro, it was still raining. It started raining even harder. I'm like, what the hell? So, man, I finally found the trailer. He gave me the exact place where it was at. So it made it a little easier. So I'm like, okay. I went straight to it. I went straight to it, y'all. I got it. I hooked up to it. I did my pre-trip on it. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Zip tied it down. Man, I pulled off. I'm like, man, I got to get back up the road. And I was running out of drive time, y'all. Like I said, we only get 14 hours a day to drive. It took me 5 hours and some change to get from Nashville to Marion, Arkansas. And plus the time that I had spent, man, y'all, I was running out of time. But once you do a 30-minute break, like your time, it reset, it give you like an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours, something like that. All right, so, man, I pull off and everything. Like, once you get back into West Memphis, if you know where I'm talking about, I'm finna give y'all a little, like, kind of make y'all remember. Like, once you get over into West Memphis, right, when you get to the casinos and stuff, like you gonna see all them truck stops where the trucks be parked at. There's one called Love's. Man, I pulled up right there by the KFC. I pulled up right there last night. Y'all, I was running low on fuel, so like I was running low on time and I was running low on fuel. So I'm like, okay. I pulled up to the gas station, I tried to fill up. I swiped the company card. Like I swiped the company card. Why when I swiped the company card, the motherfucker said insufficient funds. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, at least let me try to make it to Jackson, Tennessee, where I normally stop at. Like, that's my stopping point where I get food, snacks, fuel, everything. I was like, but I like desperately needed some fuel like right then and there. So I was like, I'm gonna just drive to Jackson, Tennessee. Y'all, tell me why. Soon as I got to Jackson, Tennessee, I pulled up to another Love's gas station, truck stop. They had it taped off, like they had yellow tape around it. Like they was like, we out of fuel. I'm like, the gas light was on there. I'm like, I'm in the red zone now. I'm like, it's about this much gas. I'm like, man. So I hit one of the dispatch dudes up. I'm like, hey, I need some gas bad. Like, I'm in the middle of Jackson, Tennessee. I'm still like an hour and 30 minutes away from Nashville. Like, I need some gas bad. So he was like, try to find another gas station. He was like, we'll try to like get you to write a check and all that, EFS check and all that stuff. I'm like, man, look. I'm like, okay. So I pulled out from the Love. Right when I was finna get ready to get on the interstate, I seen another truck stop right there. It was a Circle K. Exit 87, y'all. Jackson, Tennessee. Man, it was a Circle K on the other side over there. So I pulled over there. Man, tell me why. He said, okay, it's money on the card now. So again, I swiped the card at the pump. Y'all, why did it say insufficient funds again? I'm like, bro, okay, I'm running out of time now, y'all. I'm running out of time. Like, I need fuel. I'm like, bro, come on, it's raining. I'm like, bro. All right, so then he hit me with the person who do the cards, the fuel cards and everything. He's off tonight. Just use cash and everything. He was like, he said, just use pay out of pocket is what he said. So I was like, okay. So he was like, you gonna get reimbursed and everything. I was like, okay. I'm like, so tax free. I'm like, I need my money back tax free. Like, don't take no taxes out. The money I used to put in the truck. So, y'all, I ended up putting like a hundred some dollars in the truck. I put like $100 some in the truck. So I was cool by then. So I got back on the highway Y'all, I was running out of time. I'm finna show y'all. I told y'all I was gonna show y'all. Y'all, look.